Tech billionaires are the people who are driving the research going on today in human longevity arena. What are they doing though? Well, they want to create a future that has people living healthy for hundreds of years without suffering like we see every day. So many lives are lost due to this disease we call aging. Your chances of dying increases every 8 in years after you cross 30 years of age. No matter which country you are from, it is consistent across all regions of our planet. Anyway, let's get on the education line. We all know that we begin our lives as a little cell called a stem cell. That stem cell in the early stages of fertilization then gets to become a particular cell that our body tissues need. Aging is just the accumulation of changes that happen in our cells. A lot of these changes are cellular damage that happens often, and this eventually leads to dysfunctional cells. When scientists say cellular reprogramming, they mean that the cells that become differentiated after being stem cells have to be refreshed. The idea is to turn back the clock. In 2012, a Japanese scientist and formerly a surgeon found that there are four genes that, if we tweak, the cells can be rejuvenated. The process is like taking a vaccine. These newly rejuvenated cells, called induced pluripotent stem cells, can be used to create any cell you need. Scientists essentially want to rejuvenate the differentiated cells but not entirely till stem cell. This way, the differentiated cells will be younger again. It wouldn't be like an 80-year-old can turn 20 again. If organs can be rejuvenated like this, we will become resilient to diseases. A man called Johnny Hokrad takes the cells of old people, uses drugs to control the epigenetic expression of the cells, and they look young again. But this has not been approved by the FDA today. It may happen in the future. Cellular reprogramming can be done in unborn babies' cells to essentially be resistant to aging Alzheimer's disease. This way, they can live thousands of years without increasing the risk to die exponentially. Recently, we have seen lots of money flooding in the research. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest person in the world, has put lots of dollars in Altos Labs, a California-based startup with brilliant scientists working on the mission. The company has $3 billion invested. David Sinclair, a Harvard scientist, conducted an experiment on the two mice twins. A mouse was treated with some alterations to mimic the aging process. Sinclair claims that they used cellular reprogramming to turn back the age of the treated mouse. He has already done the test of mice and monkeys, and he hopes to do for people next. He has his project that has millions of dollars invested in it. Sam Altman, the man behind ChatGPT, has his startup called Retro Biosciences that has $180 million invested in it. The CEO of the startup says that they will take out the cells of the body, reprogram them, and put them back in. He says it will be safer that way. But there is also one side that we haven't looked yet. Cellular reprogramming can cause cancer. What's then the point of increasing longevity if cancer is going to take over? This is a complicated field in biology which is researched on. Essentially, what we are talking about is that tweaking a gene here and there and side effects can come over. Aging is responsible for two-thirds of deaths globally. Dementia, heart disease, you name it. Biological age means how much you are old biologically. For example, epigenetic age, etc. We have technology now that we can use to count biological age of the person, not to be misunderstood as chronological age. That is the age calculated from your date of birth. There are hallmarks of aging like how much DNA damage has accumulated in the human body. There are also senescent cells that are dead cells that dramatically increase our aging process further. There also is the aging happening inside our body's immune system. During COVID, we have seen how much risk there was to old people of dying. Aging is very bad disease that haven't haunts us humans. During your 70s or 80s, the frailty kicks in and you can't do things nicely because it's damaging on the body. Lifespan going to a century isn't meaningful until our health span is also present with it. We just shouldn't try to increase our lifespan, ignoring health span. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more content coming.